Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and welcome back to my channel.
Who is that they, them on my screen?
Oh, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, welcome to me. Welcome to Zachary Marie. We are back again to catch up with Miss Rosie. Now, as I've previously mentioned in the past couple of days on some content that's not about Rosie, so maybe if you only tune in for Rosie content, you didn't know this, but I was gone for a week on a little vacation, and I'm back now for a while, but that also means I missed out on like 13 hours of Rosie live streaming and like 4 vlogs. Funny enough, the people I was with on vacation, we put up the Rosie live streams and stuff, sometimes in real time while she was live streaming. We put them up on in the background while we did other things and activities as a group, like in our Airbnb. So I actually have watched a lot of it, but I'm not gonna go and do like a traditional reaction to all of that content that I missed, because I would be catching up on content for days, for weeks maybe. So I'm just starting in real time with the stuff that she's done since I've been back in Chicago, back sitting here in my office at my computer and able to sit down and watch TV. Rosie. Well, Rosie is kind of like my TV. Do enjoy watching, getting the updates about whatever nonsense is happening in her life as she live streams. But yeah, so I'm not necessarily going to cover everything. And honestly, I'm not even sure, like, I would love to give a brief hiatus. Where did the word hiatus come from? A brief overview of things that happened, and I'm also worried I'm not really going to remember all the things. I think some of the more relevant and or recent things that come to mind in my head is, one, she got really upset about seeing a TikTok of somebody critiquing her. I think she was blaming Pulpy, maybe. I was watching a lot of this stuff in the background and stuff like that. But it was, she got really upset about maybe Pulpy specifically saying something about her over-exaggerating her hand pain and things like that. I do remember in one of the live streams I watched, she was literally just eating pizza, and out of nowhere she experienced a pain flare. And I'm not necessarily one to say that Rosie's pain isn't real, because like truly the only person that can actually know that is Rosie herself, right? Like, I don't live in her body. Who knows what pain she's actually experiencing. But one of the things that's frustrating to me is that she says, like, she gets really frustrated in a whole different other stream where she's talking about Pulpy's feedback and things like that about her. She also doesn't ever necessarily say it's Pulpy. I think a lot of other people have put together the pieces that she feels targeted by Pulpy in that way. And she talks about ableism, and she talks about being frustrated that people would think that she would play up her pain in order to, like, you know, grift or get people to send her things. And she was like, nobody has to send me something just because I'm in pain. I'm just sharing what I'm going through. As if her talking about her pain doesn't lead to people like Teakwood, for instance, one of the people in her chat, sending her hundreds of dollars worth of the Willie's social tonic stuff. Or, as she demonstrates in the very stream where she's complaining about people thinking that she's only, like, that she's exaggerating or playing up her pain and stuff like that, she literally says all of this, and then she goes on to say, oh, I should add some stuff to my Amazon wish list that might help me with my pain.
I would never use my pain for manipulation. I would never take those things and try to get pity. I said on my Instagram stories yesterday, like, I gain nothing from this shit, from being in pain, from talking about my pain. I don't gain anything that I wouldn't already get from my supporters. I get so much more shit for being authentic and honest in my experiences. So the notion that it's manipulation or it's what are the words I'm looking for? To try to, like, garner pity, which God fucking forbid, that's the last thing I fucking want from people. I actually did update my wish list last night with like, because I've done a little more research in terms of like my hand in some pain, and I realized I was like, why the hell hadn't I done this yet? Like, why hadn't I like added certain things that I had been thinking about wanting for a while to hopefully get for myself or whatever. So I added like a couple of like fun things, but a lot of like pain management stuff. So,
and I think whether intentional or not, like obviously people are going to have a reaction to that, and if she feels some type, or if they feel like a positive way about Rosie, they're going to want to help her and send her stuff. So I don't know if she's intentionally doing it, but she did immediately follow up a whole conversation about being frustrated that folks were making claims that she was playing up her pain or things like that in order to get gifts and money and things like that. She immediately followed that conversation up with a conversation about adding things to her Amazon wish list. So there's that. I think one thing that will come up in the stream we're going to watch today, I was given a heads up about this from Jane, who edited together some clips for me, but I also did see this come up the other time that she live streamed with Remy, is that there is an ongoing conversation about her streaming in vertical mode, and I have a lot of thoughts on this. I actually did a brief like conversation where I talked with my chat on Twitch yesterday about their thoughts and feelings about it, and I think it really helped put all of the things into perspective. And so here's my whole thoughts and feelings about where I stand with that right now. When Rosie was maybe first getting into live streaming on YouTube, she did a lot of vertical streaming. And if you don't know, YouTube and a lot of platforms, not just YouTube, I was talking about it on Twitch actually yesterday too, where Twitch keeps asking me to set up a vertical version of my Twitch stream so that I can dual stream for people who might be watching on mobile. But a lot of these like social media video platforms are trying to get people to do this live vertical streaming because it's been largely popularized on TikTok, and they want to emulate what TikTok is doing on their different platforms. And so YouTube, for instance, is pushing out those live streams a lot more than maybe a regular horizontal mode live stream. Now, in the past, people really took issue with Rosie for doing this because she would talk about how she did gain a lot of subscribers from that, and how a specific percentage of those she could see in her analytics were people who were minors. And then, of course, people took issue with that because Rosie is somebody who has been very outspoken about ways that like children are taken advantage of on the internet. She is somebody who has talked a lot about that ad nauseum. And there's been many ways I think we've all witnessed that Rosie has not always been the best ally to children on the internet, I guess, for like just to sum it up real quick without giving all of the examples of times when she hasn't been the best. And so people were getting frustrated that she was continuing to stream in vertical mode because she would get super chats from people saying that they were underage, and would refuse to like block their super chats and things like that. She was doing live streams where she was talking very explicitly in terms of like sexual things, the sexual nature. And she was also doing the like eating and clothing that was what some people felt was too revealing, and was doing like content that was feeder adjacent. There's been actually a lot of conversations on my channel regarding like, you know, is she wearing a bra? Is her clothing appropriate? And I'm in general, I think some people were frustrated the last time that came up as a topic, because I was just trying to explain why people had an issue with it. But people did feel like that was me also like blaming her for dressing a certain type of way, and because she dressed a certain type of way that meant something. But I'm telling you this again now, that this is all part of the reasons why people took issue back in the day with her doing the vertical streaming. And again, like taking the money from minors potentially, and not going out of her way to block those people and stuff like that. There's like a section of people on the internet that feel like Rosie is purposely doing this to seek out a child audience. I don't necessarily agree with that. I have seen a few like tweets about it or comments here and there That's not what I feel like Rosie is doing in those situations, just to be clear. But I do think it's fair to say that, like, also Rosie doesn't want to sacrifice, like, potential viewers, potential super chats, potential money, etc. From doing these, like, live streams in vertical mode that is bringing more attention. Now, what I will also say, and this is, I guess, like, gonna take us into today's reaction, is that she is now done 2 of these vertical. She hadn't done a vertical live stream in a very long time, just for the record. She, I think, got tired of arguing with people about this talking point, about, like, minors coming into her chat, being able to see her stuff more readily, etc. She really hadn't been doing vertical streams in a really long time. Now, YouTube, I don't know, I've never vertical streamed on YouTube, to be honest with you. I think it has a built-in aspect of it that allows you to do a live stream with somebody without downloading additional software. Like, a lot of people, I think, in this corner of the internet in particular, utilize things like StreamYards that allows you to pretty easily pull people up. But I don't think Rosie has an interest in, like, downloading something like that, and so this feature that she's using allows her to live stream with Remington bolt action rifle, her boyfriend, without doing a lot of additional work on her end. And so both of the streams that she's done in vertical mode have been with Remy. Not necessarily the whole time, because I think he does eventually, in both of them, leave the stream. I guess what I'll say in terms of, like, critiquing her for doing vertical streams in the future or from here on out is my feelings are, as long as she's not talking explicitly about, like, adult content, sexuality, honestly even, like, consumption of THC and things like that, and as long as she's, like, going out of her way to, like, block people who say that they're minors and stuff like that, I'm not gonna sit here and, like, keep digging into the point of, like, the vertical live streams. I definitely understand why people take issues with it, and it certainly is gonna be interesting to see how she handles it moving forward. I know in the first vertical live stream, she was very defensive about streaming vertically. But I think for me, it's really going to come down to, like, what kind of content is she doing? How is she engaging with people that say that they're minors? And how does she move differently? Because she knows that potentially there's this critique of her, and that there's a greater chance that potentially minors are going to find her content. I don't really think Rosie's intentionally trying to make content for children. I don't think she's interested necessarily in making content for children. I do think she's interested in views and money that could come from a larger subscriber count. But I actually, honestly, truly think she's mostly focused right now on being able to stream with Remy, and that's her primary motivation for this. And so I think it's just a matter of, like, how she handles it and how she moves from here. Honestly, truly kind of shook that I spent so much time talking about that, because the video clips that I'm reacting to are, like, 40 minutes long. So I really probably should have tried to keep it a little bit more concise than that, but nevertheless, I'm gonna get to, so let me shut the fuck up.
It's all happened all at once. Give me a second. Am I bleeding? No, I don't think I'm bleeding. Okay, sorry, I have to get my pool chair out of the pool, and then I'll explain. Let me stand.
Wait, your pool chair is in the pool? You got a chair in the pool?
Oh, my leg's a little fucked. Okay.
I should say the title of this live stream was called Virtual Hangout Poolside with My Boyfriend. Although I thought somewhere she alluded to an idea or concept that she was going to be doing some kind of working out. So I don't know if we'll see that. And I also know, actually, another thing I didn't give context for that I just remembered, and like, as she started talking, is that at some point for this, she talked about, like, limiting the people who could chat because of I don't know, some kind of, like, plan people had against her, and she had just had a huge increase in subscribers, which is also interesting because it's very possible an increase in subscribers could be because she previously did a vertical stream again, which she's acknowledged, like, gets her more subscribers. So I don't know. Anyways, just so that's on your radar.
Okay, yep, alright. But I can walk, so it's not that bad. Okay.
Why was that chair in the pool? Why was that chair in the pool?
Okay. Oh, yeah, I twerked my knee. Okay.
Oh, you twerked it? Hey. Hey. I do got my electrolytes today. Just in time for Rosie.
So, I was in a much different headspace right before I hit live. Sorry, guys. So I got dressed. I got ready. I was grabbing all my stuff. And I was setting everything down. And I lost my footing. And I was standing, like, right behind the pole here in front of me. And I was like, I basically standing like this, like, fell this direction. And somehow, by the grace of God, when I fell, this knee slightly twerked a little, and I could feel it, and I was like, oh.
Hey, twerk. Twerk, 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 twerk. I'm sorry, why is she using the word twerk? She twerked her knee. I think she means tweaked. I guess I get what she's saying, but it's just funny as funny as a concept to me that she would use the word twerk.
I was like, my first fear was I broke my leg. But I didn't, obviously.
Obviously.
When I fell, my knees bent and I landed like directly on my ass and fell back and like kind of like going from like a standing to seated to like flat on my back in the matter of seconds. I don't know how I didn't hit my head on those steps or the door. Like I should be so much more fucked up than I am right now. I'm just so kind of in a little in shock. It happened like less than 5 minutes ago, so I'm a little disoriented, to say the least. Also, why the fuck do my steps look like this?
I mean, I'm sure, and this is no shade to Rosie, but I'm sure at Rosie's size, like, any fall is probably terrifying, right? Like, she's probably a hop, skip, and a jump away from Amber Lynn's dangling ankle situation type of deal, so I get it. But she's being... And don't scream ableism at me, Rosie, but you're being so dramatic for somebody who's literally standing in a pool just fine now, talking to her audience just A-okay.
I need to figure out a way to, like, properly clean these. It doesn't take a lot of arm power. Oh, this brush is working.
Well, don't you have a brother that cleans your pool? I had heard your brother is in charge of cleaning the pool, but maybe I misunderstood.
I don't know why the steps look like this. So yeah, sorry. That was like, my mood was a lot different before that moment, and I've been in a horrid pain flare.
Oh, okay, so we're just gonna get Rosie pissed the fuck off, which honestly, truly, isn't that different than any other live stream these days, to be honest with you.
Finally starting to feel a little less shitty, and then I just fell. So that's like super fun and fresh. That's full of sarcasm, by the way.
Isn't it so romantic that she spends this quality time with Remy, which is just her complaining to her live stream audience?
I'm gonna just sit here and scrub this for a second because these steps look crazy. So do you want to talk to the chat for a minute while I finish this up? I'm almost done.
Well, I'm hearing an echo on my end.
Of course you do. How are we gonna fix that?
Oh, she's about to crash out over the echo. She about to crash out over the echo.
Do you have headphones? I might just need to start and restart the live.
Damn.
I don't know what the fuck is on. What fuck shit? fuck shit YouTube is on, but I'm not here for it. My chat's broken on my phone. Thank God. Shout out to Barry for the iPad. Because the fucking end, man.
Shout out to Barry for the iPad. Barry Palm, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not here for this. Hello. Yeah, I'm not gonna even attempt to get out of this pool until after Levi's home. Just in case, but I think I'm gonna be okay. But
Y'all, I've been trying to save this. This is the iPad cover for my Mac. I've been trying to keep it on my MacBook for so long because it has all of these like Zachary Michael original merch stickers, which includes Judy and Poe. And I've had it for so long. And it's like, you can see it's like beat up on the corners and it keeps falling off. I think I can still save that if I really want to keep the stickers. I need to stop trying to make it work on my laptop because she does just keep falling off. Okay, let me shut the fuck up. But obviously I need some kind of cover on my laptop because the corners of that are beat the fuck up.
Twerked my knee.
Like, she twerked her knee.
Like, I seriously could have broken my leg. Like, I'm so... Or, like, really, like, fucked my knee up. And I literally, thank you, spirits and angels, for catching that fall. Because that fall could have fucked up my life.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm glad you're okay, baby.
Thank you.
Y'all want to get her some stuff from her Amazon wish list now or no? Maybe she can get that roll later. That's also another thing that pisses me off about that. Because she went on and on and on about that roll later that she never uses. And that was also to do with, like, her pain and needing to move and things like that. But I digress.
I mean, I'm actually stretching right now. You just can't see it. I might not be able to be as mobile with the stretching as I was planning to. If you guys missed it, I just wanted to describe it because the live was only like 5 minutes. So ground, it wasn't in the pool, so I'll explain it again, because I explained it in the first one.
We're doing this. I will say, Jane did tell me that the first part of these clips is from a separate, much shorter stream, and she had to restart the stream, so I guess it makes sense that she's maybe retelling the story all over again, but girl, diva.
See, I was getting ready to get in the pool, I was setting everything up, I sat my shit down, right here in front of me. I was like coming back up and like at the same time repositioning my feet. I just like misplaced my feet. Like I just like, you just lose your balance a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started to fall backwards, which is, I don't normally, like, I can be a little clumsy, and when I do fall, I almost always default to moving forward or falling forward because I'm pretty good at like catching myself. And as I was saying, I've been dealing with really, really bad pain for this morning was hell.
Right. I will say all of the audio, visual issues that you hear, because like it sounds crackly, that's just from the original live stream that Rosie did.
Took a goodies powder and just kind of taking it easy and did a few things.
The goodies powder, yes.
And I was feeling a bit better. And bad falling, that fucking sucks because I'm going to take some time to recover from. But my swimsuit was already on, and honestly, I was on the ground. Like I fell backwards, and I was like explaining like if I was standing, I'm gonna stand again because I probably should.
She was sitting?
Yeah. Well, this is gonna suck for a while. So like if I was standing like.
Wait, how was she sitting?
I fell backwards.
How was she not?
Instead of like falling head first.
Was she sitting on the floor of the pool? I'm confused. Now all of a sudden she's standing.
I like kind of started, I can't do trust falls. I don't trust nobody enough for a trust fall. But I like, thankfully, I bent my knee.
Fair enough.
So I kind of went in, like, in a matter of seconds, I went from like a seated position to flat on my back, and I was able to basically fall directly on my butt with only slightly twerking this knee. This like
she twerked it. Twerk.
Except I'm already having pre-existing
pain flare.
Foot and leg pain.
Yeah, she's got that. She's having a peen flare.
I definitely am still going to be stretching. I just have to be very careful. As I was saying earlier, that fall could have fucked my life up, and I'm just grateful that it didn't.
Well,
it's giving a lot for safe. Y'all ever watch Drag Race? And when they're like, oh, it's a lot for safe. I think it's Trixie Mattel that says it.
Nails.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
You like the smexy, babe.
Thank you.
Oh, you know.
Smexy? Wait, did she say smexy?
Thank you.
Oh,
Look.
you like the smexy, babe.
The fuck is smexy? Whatever.
Oh, you know.
Sure. Yeah, smexy.
So, yeah, there's
Maybe she's just making up words so we can't be like, no, he's not sexy. I don't know what smexy is, so I can't speak to whether or not Remy is smexy.
I was gonna say you're looking pretty yourself.
so yeah, so when I was on the ground, I was like, I could either really try to struggle and get up, or I can just scooch to the edge of the pool and just slip in. So that's what I did. It worked out quite well. However, when I fell, I landed, and then I don't know, I must have
Also, well, I guess maybe she can't use it in the pool. But didn't somebody send her some mics to try to help her get her audio better? Can we work on that?
chair some way, because I slightly moved my leg and I heard it go splash into the pool. I was like, well, thank God it's pool furniture.
How are y'all doing today?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm very careful about how I fall for that very reason.
Yeah.
I normally always fall forward because I have more control. The fact and also looking.
Between the two of them, there's so much movement. Also, can we move on from the fall, girl? Can we keep it moving, diva?
I think falling is really scary to me because that's how I got my second concussion.
Your second concussion?
Like that with my head hit the back of the countertop. There's some stone steps into the main entryway and a door right there that I came this close within hitting. Just from where I was standing height-wise. The fact that Jiggy hit my head was a fucking miracle, dude. I'm too fat for falls like that. Let's be so fucking for real.
Sure.
I'm too fat for that.
Sure.
Oh, also, I was 100% sober. I have an untouched Rosie's drink in this cup. This was just
cool.
a Rosie bullshit to me. But we're using THC to help with the.
Okay, well here's the thing. Do I think her inherently drinking a drink that you can't even tell is THC is a problem for if a minor happens to stroll into her live stream? I don't know. We could go either way. However, just literally the other day in one of these live streams, there was somebody, I think named Courtney, that was asking Rosie for her advice on dosing out different milligrams and amounts of THC, and Rosie is out here recommending 10 milligrams at a time to this girly in her chat who claims she'd never done THC anything before, and that's where I'll take issue, because girl, what? You can't be out here advising people on how much THC that they should or shouldn't be doing. Just probably in general, you probably shouldn't be doing that. But also I'm somebody who occasionally dabbles in THC, and as somebody who doesn't do it often enough to have literally any kind of tolerance, 10 milligrams would knock me on my motherfucking ass. So she's gonna be on these streams, especially, any stream, honestly, but especially a stream that may be potentially, picked up unintentionally by her, might be picked up by a kid that's just scrolling through live streams. Girl, you don't need to be advising anybody on THC, so you better not be doing none of that in this stream.
Cool. Awesome.
Today's drink is 1 can of Woody's strawberry watermelon. Hear me out. 2 shots of brown sugar cinnamon sugar-free syrup. Weird combo. Tastes incredible. Plus 1 can of Sprite Zero, which is essentially the same vibe Willie's lemon and lime vibe,
That sounds disgusting.
That there's another potential coordinated troll attempt happening. And the fact that I also had a random huge surge of subscribers out of left field. That's also a
Who's making her aware of this shit, by the way? Is it Barry? Is it Barry Like, if you are her friend, you are not out here. You are not out here doing this shit. You just aren't. You know, I remember one time in recent history, probably in the past year, where there was something that I found out about just like truly against my will. I think it popped up on Twitter. And I was talking to one of my friends about it who does keep up with Girl World. And she was like, oh, yeah, Zach, I knew about that, but I purposely wasn't telling you because I knew it would ruin your day. And I'm like, well, thank you for that. Like, not your fault that I ended up stumbling upon this on my own. Like, not your fault at all, but I appreciate you thinking about me. And I'm just like, if this Barry Parham person, which, like, to be fair, I really think this Barry Parham person could very much be a buddy troll at this point. That was another thing that happened while I was gone, is Barry Parham was, like, intentionally poking the bear when it came to, like, Nikki T and that Cam guy that Cam guy, you know. You know. And Nikki was, like, talking a lot about how, like, Rosie needed to do something about that person. It's like, Rosie, you don't have to sit here and tell anybody what to do about anything, but, like, this person you do need to understand is not, like, looking out for your best interests. Like, they're purposely picking fights with, like, your biggest haters on the internet, and they're sitting here and running you all this information that's just getting you worked up and mad. Like, that's not a friend. That person is not looking out for your best interests.
I am getting spammed. So if that happens in this live, straight up, my new go-to, this shit's getting really bumped because people are being insane. I'm switching to member-only chat, and it may happen with no warning. I hope I don't have to, and I don't want to do that unless I'm in a situation where I feel like I don't have a choice. Yeah, people on our websites are like, they're coordinating harassment campaigns on like certain topics and stuff. It's a whole thing. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to give it too much attention. But I just have to point out that when people...
I don't want to get into it. I don't want to give it too much attention. Honestly, at this point, I would just respect more if she would just come and say these things and then keep it moving. Like, this continuous... And granted, she's not the only person I cover that does this, right? But it's just like the continuous, like, I want to talk about it, but here's all the things I'm going to talk about. It's just like, no, you do want to talk about it. You brought it up for a reason, and that's fine if that's what you want to do. But stop playing in my face acting like you don't want to talk about it, because you do. You do, diva.
And crazy talking about gangstalking tactics. That is, by definition...
Oh, we're talking about...
harassment groups.
We're doing gang stalking again? We're having that conversation again? If people are actually, like, stalking you, mind you, stalking is, like, a crime in most places. Like, stalking is a problem. So let's do something about it, diva. Gang stalking you? Oh. Which, mind you, she also, like, continues to ignore that, like, most people associate gang stalking with, like, some level of, like, mental illness and instability, but I digress.
By definition, gang stalking, real weird behavior, good life. And yeah, I'm gonna do what I have to protect myself. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope that I don't have to worry about it. Holy shit! Yeah, our 7th month is tomorrow, Cam. I don't even think we realized that.
Oh,
yet.
wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely is. It absolutely is. Yeah, no, I knew that. Yeah, definitely.
Because like 6 months to me is like the most significant month. At this point, it's more like I'm excited for the 1 year, you know?
Yeah.
But
6 months is so significant. That's why I couldn't remember about 7 months. Like, I don't know. For me and my family, I mean, I guess maybe in your first year of dating, you're concerned about months. But it's we're not talking about a fucking baby, you know? We're not talking about a child, you know, like when parents talk about their children and they're like, oh, my 1 month old, my 2 month old, that's because a lot happens in like 1 month of development for a literal infant. A lot changes 3 months into an infant being alive. But when we're talking about a relationship, I don't know. For me, it's like, Divas, you're in a long distance relationship. There probably hasn't been enough that's developed or happened or changed in your relationship to be like, wow, we made it 6 months, we made it 7 months, 8 months. Like, I don't know. It just feels real silly and goofy to me, but I celebrate what you want, I guess, Divas. Who am I to steal your joy, your 7 months of joy?
It's nice to be like, oh hey, it's now our 7 months. It's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's awesome.
Lee, the ponytail is a good look. I like it.
The ponytail?
That did not just happen.
The amount of times that happens though when we're on like DC is crazy.
What? What happens? That somebody tells you your ponytail looks good? What? Did I miss some? Did I miss some kind of inside joke? I'm confused.
Thank you.
You can say a lot about me, but you can't deny our chemistry. Yeah, guys. Look, you have to deal with the audio or I have to not be live. It took us 3 tries to get this live going, so. What was that app?
The audio is so shitty. The audio is really shitty. I guess maybe they did something in sync and that means they have good chemistry. I missed it and I'm not rewinding because I don't believe they have chemistry regardless of whatever just happened in this moment.
That you found for us that we downloaded, AB. I need to do some of those other stuff we did. Do you remember what it's called? The app?
What app?
The couples app?
Oh, I want to get off this to go look at it. I think it's just called. Crap, what is it called? My memory is so
That's
bad.
your phone freaks out when you leave. Never mind. This guys. Yeah, so I brought that up because we downloaded this couples app that lets you like put in journal.
This is so miserable to watch right now in this moment. The lagginess, the audio, the crackliness of the audio.
And like do these different questions and like all this like cute stuff. You can pay a subscription fee and like you can do like countdowns to when you'll see each other. It's like for long distance relationships. And like it shows you like your exact amount of like miles or kilometers that you are away from each other. And like so like if you're traveling to and from each other, you can see it getting like closer or farther apart. It's one ad. Do you think I'm being sponsored by anybody, please?
What? This is live stream.
Okay, honestly, guys, I kind of need to go to the bathroom anyway. So I'm gonna mute myself for a second, and like I'm just gonna keep my camera off while I figure this out. So babe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something we haven't done yet. I'm gonna leave you to entertain the masses.
Welcome to Lee.
Hi, welcome to Lee.
Let's see. You know, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine last night, and I told him, you know what's crazy? We are all on a floating rock in space, and we've been orbiting this big ball of flame that we call the sun for thousands of years with our friend, the moon, which is another big rock.
Okay.
And like, whether or not humans were put here for a reason or not, we gotta tolerate ourselves. We're just here.
That's very much giving r/I'm 14 and this is deep. Like, what? Remington Bolt Action Rifle the Third, the Philosopher.
So what you're saying is we have philosophy in the house. Okay. I'm actually kind of nervous to get back in and out of the pool with my knee. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a minute to like dry off and change, and we'll reconvene possibly in the kitchen or something.
Okay.
Yeah. I love the ocean. My heart belongs to the ocean, even though it is scary.
Loves the ocean, but wasn't permitted to go to the beach while in Florida visiting Rosie. Cool. Got it.
There's some scary shit in the ocean, for sure. But I think about, like, when I think about the ocean, I think about, like, going to the beach and, like, I don't know, it's just, it's so calming to me. Like, it just, when I saw the ocean for the first time, I live in Texas, so since I don't live by the ocean, you know, I didn't see the ocean until I was 18.
Ooh, you know, to be fair, I guess he might have been seeing, is Tampa's on, like, the western coast of Florida, right? Girl, I've been to Tampa, and for some reason I can't remember. Let me just pull open the Google Maps. So I guess maybe potentially he wouldn't have even... Yeah, he would have been seeing, at best, he would have been seeing the Gulf of Mexico. I guess he wouldn't have necessarily been seeing the ocean. But here we are.
And so when I saw the ocean for the first time, I was like, wow. Like, on the other side of this body of water is the other side of the world. And I don't know, it's just that just, like, hit me.
Wow. I'm 14 and this is so deep. You know what? Streaming in vertical mode with the potential minors that could be watching Rosie right now. Maybe that really is deep to some of them.
Yeah, I wish I was living by the ocean right now, to be honest. It's a dream.
Hey, you want to know the really cool thing about Florida? It's not the ocean. Well, the ocean's only a few hours away.
Yeah.
But also, there's a big-ass body of water that's almost like an ocean.
Yeah. And on the other side of that body of water is Texas.
I was gonna say that's the Gulf of Mexico is the same fucking body of water that he's got in Texas, Diva.
Hey. He doesn't have a channel yet. He's not like. I think it's something that might happen eventually, but like I think he really needs to warm up to it.
Yeah, I need to warm up to it, and also like the fall semester is about to start for me, and you know,
exactly.
My world's about to get pretty chaotic, so I don't think I would have time or the energy to.
Realistically, it's probably going to be scarce from my channel.
Did Rosie ever go to the bathroom? Diva, turn this camera back on if we're going to be yapping.
Like extended periods of time for like the rest of the year, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to mute and shut the fuck up, honestly. And we were just going to sit here and talk to Lee.
A couple weeks, so he might be around a little more frequently for the next, like, I don't know, a couple weeks. Maybe.
I'll try and pop in every now and then, but I make no promises.
But you being a part of my content isn't the priority for our long-term goals, so.
Yeah.
Right. We got to think. Yeah. We got to think about our long-term goals. Exactly.
You know, it's fun, but like, you know, we have plans. We got big plans, and one of them is you finish your degree.
Yeah.
I love listening to him talk.
Also, where are we at right now? Why is there this echo? Not that her audio's been good this whole entire fucking time, but now there's an echo?
Any girls going into my boyfriend's DM, I'm gonna have a thing or two to say.
What about boys going into your boyfriend's DMs? How about the they thems? Now, I'm not trying to go into Remy's DMs, y'all. I'm good, but I'm saying like, why only girls? I guess maybe Rosie's saying if you're a they them or a boy, go for it.
He had to stop me from this weird ass bitch. Found him on his personal Facebook and hit him up in his DM.
Yeah, it was so weird.
He was like, you know, this girl's like, no. I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's from Girl World. He goes, oh, ew, okay. I blocked her. Also, I turned off any ability for people to message me. I didn't have to say a fucking thing. And that is what you get when you don't settle, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
That's what you get when you don't settle. Y'all stop settling and be more like Rosie. Wait until you find a lapdog that will do anything you want them to.
You have no access to me.
Love to hear it.
Mind you, that's like the bare minimum. The bar is so low to be bragging about your boyfriend not talking to random strangers on the internet. You really got you got quite the catch. Girl, that's the bare minimum. Which honestly, truly, for straight men, I guess you do need probably that bar, but
You would be good at ASMR, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, would I?
No, don't do that.
Cool your jets.
No, turn it off.
I wasn't planning. I wasn't planning to fall. I wasn't planning to. I normally wait to come into the bathroom and like change and everything and talk.
We're in the bathroom?
But I really needed to use the restroom, and then I was like, oh well, once I'm out, I don't want to like get back in just in case the pain is worse in a
Now what? Girl, why are you talking to me in the restroom?
hours, which is kind of what happens after you fall.
Girl, why don't you just focus on pissing, shitting, or whatever, changing clothes or whatever, and then get back onto this damn platform? You said you were going to give him a chance to talk without you. Give him the chance, girl. Do your business and then keep it moving. Oh, she's back.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to me.
My knee hurts. I'm gonna be hobbling.
I feel like the audio is not synced up with her mouth, but that again, I'm guessing that's on her end and not the quality of whatever like clipping that Jane did for me.
A bit. I need to slam some of this willies down. This hurts.
I need to slam this willies down. Great. Keep drinking the willies. Keep drinking the willies, diva. That's I'm sure gonna solve all the problems.
I'm not trying to be dramatic, but like I literally grabbed my cane because like
Your cane? Oh, I don't need the cane discourse. If you don't know some of her lore is back in the day with Planet with a Palette, Rain, her former friend. Rain made claims that Rosie took their cane to pose for pictures and that Rosie herself didn't actually use it. That's what Planet with the Palette's claim was about Rosie back in the day.
I fucked up my knee. It's like one of those things where like as time passes I think I'm feeling it a little more. That's like always what happens when I fall. Are you still doing your nails?
Yeah, I still have to do this now. I've been Wee-maxing this whole...
I'm not getting the fuck up. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to use this cane to even push myself around because I can't use my legs.
We're using the cane to push ourselves around the kitchen, girl. Diva, we have got to do something. There's gotta be something somewhere that we can do. I don't know what it is. There's gotta be some kind of community resources, something.
This is going to be the biggest pain in my ass for the next week. Okay. Yeah, I haven't taken one of my goodies powders since like 9 this morning. So we're gonna do that right the motherfuck now.
I kind of forget what the goodies powders are. I do remember she used to drink them a lot. It's like some kind... Oh, it's a headache powder. Goodies extra strength powder works fast on tough aches and pains. Get relief with Goodies powder and convenient stick packs. So it's like all of her drink packs, but for pain, essentially. It looks like they do have, like, there's some that are specifically for headaches, but then there's just some for, like, general pain and stuff like that, too. So, okay. Yeah, live your truth.
Mm.
So I'm gonna do that.
And just regular ibuprofen.
I was like, why is my leg hurting? Oh, right, because I fucked it up. I'm about to start doing my own nails, but this leg situation is fucking me up. Well, I mean, I'll address that. I think the comparison to Asmongold is meant to be malicious. He looks nothing like Asmongold.
Well, that's just simply not true. I mean, I definitely think it's meant to be malicious, but to say he looks nothing like Asmongold, it's just simply not true. It's just simply not, Diva. He does look a lot like Asmongold, or at least there's enough similarities there that it makes sense to me that people are making the comparison.
Asmongold is a right-wing, evil piece of shit. That, to me, is like on the same level as comparing a man to, like, Andrew Tate or Donald Trump. Like,
nobody's saying that Remy has the same beliefs as Asmongold. They're saying he looks like Asmongold, which is true. It just is.
I find it extremely insulting. And it's a fallacy. It's not real. So, honey, if at any point you want to hop off, you are welcome to. You don't have to stick around if any of this
I'm good.
is... I don't want you to feel like you have to put up with any disrespect.
Does she realize that at any point she can also log off? She's sitting here talking about how much pain she's in. She says she's in a bad mood. She's saying she's getting worked up out of people comparing him looks-wise to Asmongold. like Rosie, you know that's an option for you too, right? You seem more upset and offended by it than Remy, who's literally just sitting there doing his normal rocking back and forth.
I appreciate that, baby. I'm okay.
Exactly. Like, it doesn't offend me because it's just extremely inaccurate.
It's a fallacy.
Childish bullying.
Childish bullying. By just pointing out that he looks like Asmongold? Okay.
Like I told you guys, I had over probably 100 accounts randomly subscribed to me in a very short period amount of time. And that's happened a few times, and every time that's happened, I get extra spam and trolling. It's because I am being Gangstalked. It's not a delusion. It's not fake. It's real.
It's not a delusion. Should I remind you what the gangstalking definition is again? I'm gonna go to Wikipedia to avoid using Google's AI summary. From the Wikipedia page for gangstalking. Gangstalking or group stalking is a set of persecutory... Not me trying to make a point and then acting like I don't know how to read. Persecutory delusions in which those affected believe they are being followed, stalked, and harassed by a large number of people. The term is associated with the virtual community formed by people who consider themselves targeted individuals, claiming their lives are disrupted from being stalked by organized groups intent on causing them harm. More on persecutory delusion. Those who believe they are victims perceive the stalker's motivation is to disrupt every part of their lives. The stalking activities involved are described as including electronic harassment, the use of psychotronic weapons, directed energy weapons, cyber stalking, hypnotic suggestion transmitted through remotely accessed electronic devices, and other alleged mind control techniques. These have also been reported by external observers as being examples of belief systems as opposed to reports of objective phenomena. Among communities of self-identifying targeted individuals, gangstalking is described as a shared experience where the gangstalkers all coordinate to harass sets of individuals, with the communities serving as a venue to share the perceived experiences of victimization. To be clear, I don't know that I think that Rosie... Well, I don't know. I think she could be delusional about this particular situation. I don't think that she's considering that, like, maybe the fact that she started doing some vertical streams again could mean that she's just having an increase in subscribers because that's what her experience was in the past when she did vertical streaming. I do think she's largely just using the wrong word. To be honest with you, I think she's just not... She heard this word somewhere, and so she's been repeating it. I think if she just kept it to like, hey, I know that there's some people on the internet that are harassing me in different kind of ways, that would be fine. But here we are.
Benefit from that mentality and that gaslighting that they do. So. Yeah, exactly, Lena.
Yeah.
There's proof right now on Twitter that people are coordinating an attack on
Where's the proof?
Coordinated harassment is by definition gangstalking behavior.
Yep.
So, I'm not making that up. It's not for attention. It's not.
Where's the proof though?
Or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, it's what I'm currently dealing with, and it's happening in a chat right now.
It's happening in her chat right now?
Sunny. It's not. It's a common delusion, but gangstalking is real.
Yeah, it's
the term
definitely...
used in both situations. It's used when it's actually happening to someone, and it's used when someone is in psychosis or whatever, and they believe they're being gang-stalked and they're not. So.
I think what she means is she's just being harassed. There's literally, I just literally don't think that she's using the right language.
My nails are done.
I'm definitely thinking about making a Discord, Emily.
That's gonna be such a mess. That's such a mess for her. If you don't know some of her lore, the last time that she had a Discord, it ended because she was trying to out a troll in her Discord. And to do so, she sent herself fake text messages, and she was pretending that she was text messaging her ex, who she's like accused of doing all kinds of awful, terrible things to her. I think, I don't know. Her stories surrounding her ex are muddled at best. And people called her out on it, and she ended up just getting rid of the whole Discord. Her Discord is also the reason that it was found out that she was on Reddit talking all the shit. If she doesn't think that these people that are out here trolling her, harassing her, etc., aren't gonna find their way into whatever Discord she makes, she's foolish. She's really foolish. For real.
My foot hurts.
Girl, just log off.
Okay, hot take. Maybe I could potentially see myself using it on a cat, but I really love the name Sardonyx. Sardonyx for short. Sardonyx is... Okay, no one goes slandering my boyfriend's name, especially when he's not here to defend himself. That man is not a fucking Republican. How dare you put that moniker on my boyfriend? Anyway,
Girl, these people are just trying to get you worked up, Diva. I wish I could help her see that. and kind of glad that she can't, because it is kind of entertaining and amusing to me to see her get so worked up about it. But these people know that it bothers you, so they keep bringing it up. Anyways, what does sardonyx mean? I know the word sardonic, but sardonyx, what is that from?
I would say no offense to any Republicans watching, but honestly, I need slice outs. Even if you're next to me, I still don't understand you. But at the same time, I wouldn't name Republican is really all my point is. What animal do I identify with most? Cats, hands down. But Sardonyx, I don't know. I just think it's such a cool name.
What does that mean?
Someone already got the comment.
Wait, I thought... Oh, wait, maybe that's his cat. I thought Remy was gone, but then I just saw the blankets on his space sheets move. But maybe there's a cat in his bed.
Yeah, he's a chill guy. Call me whatever, but do not call me a conservative. Seriously. Just for the new people in the back, fuck everything that's happening in this administration right now. Free Palestine. Black Lives Matter. Obviously, I'm queer, so LGBT pro everything. Protect the dolls. All that stuff. Me.
Sorry, I'm not laughing because those causes, those situations aren't important. I'm laughing because this is just like so Rosie at like peak performative behavior. it just really is to me. It's just like she's sitting here struggling to think of all the important phrases that she's supposed to say. And then she has the audacity to go on to say, like, protect the dolls, as if she's out here, like, doing her best to defend trans people. She's not. So it's just so wild to me.
Cassie said they said something bad about you on a reaction channel, and now they're here to apologize. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
I don't know if you're here to just... I don't know if you're being authentic in that, or if you're here for attention. You don't watch them anymore. It was completely skewing my view on you. Okay. I mean, okay. If you're being sincere about that, I appreciate it. It's hard to know.
It's like every the ways that she isn't able to, and listen, no shade there. I mean, I struggle sometimes being able to figure out who's being genuine, who's being authentic, and things like that. But with the amount of times that like she struggles to determine if somebody's being sincere about the things they're saying in chat, it's important to have that level of skepticism. I'm just confused why she's not having more skepticism with these other randos that she's allowed into her life, that she's allegedly so close to, like the Barry Parm of it all, the Remy of it all, who she only knows from the internet initially. I think it's just so fascinating to me that she can struggle, but then also like just wholeheartedly jump into these parasocial online relationships like that. Like, she really hasn't learned a lot.
That feels weird.
Yeah.
The trolls are being creative tonight. I'll give them that. They're taking a different approach, and I'm kind of impressed. They must have really been working overtime in them Discords.
I can't imagine just like wasting my time to hate on someone so much. Like, that sounds so miserable. Like, I'm so sorry that you have to live that way. Like, I hope that for those trolls and haters out there, I hope that y'all can find peace. Sincerely.
That's why I love you.
Oh, good.
Ooh. Yeah. No, I'm about to cry because my boyfriend is so pure of heart and sweet.
I'm so sorry that y'all feel the need to do what y'all do in order to get any confirmation or validation. You know?
I mean, my whole thoughts and feelings is that so much of, you know, Rosie, who doesn't want to be associated with Amber Lynn, doesn't want to be compared to Amber Lynn, to Foodie Beauty, to whoever, whatever. The way that so much of her content now is becoming really what Amber Lynn's content was for the entirety of like 2024 specifically, which is that all of Amber Lynn's content that year, and probably more than just that year, but that year really stands out to me as a year where she just kept making content about responding to haters and things that haters were saying and this, that, the other. And the way that Rosie's content is becoming more and more about that, like every live stream, it's just one of those things where I feel like it would be easier for her to step away from some of this if she was leading any kind of fulfilling life outside of social media, outside of sitting in her home, outside of constantly perusing, you know, Twitter, Discords, Reddits, whatever it is, wherever she's getting this information. Because if she had ways that she could really clock out of the internet, if she could really go and do something else, I think she would be better off. And also her content would be better off, because potentially, you know, from somebody who's apparently like a lifestyle vlogger to some extent, I don't know how she would qualify herself these days, but I assume we would get some other content besides her just sitting in her kitchen. And I really, really think that they would both be better off if they weren't just sitting here constantly entertaining these people that they say are so, like, miserable and unhappy and, like, blah, 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 blah. Well, it seems like y'all are pretty miserable and unhappy by continuously sitting here and, like, responding to it. Show me you going out and living a happy, genuine, enjoyable life.
Thank you.
Being nice to people is free. Nothing wrong with being nice to someone.
By that same account, I remember this because there's a woman that I had covered once upon a time on my Twitch channel. Her name was K is for Karen, and she used to always say, probably still does, I just haven't watched her channel in a very long time, but she used to always say kindness is free. And my response would be like, yeah, and so is being mean. like logically, neither of them cost me anything. Not that I'm like trying to go out of my way to be intentionally mean to people, but that's just like something funny, I think, when people say stuff like that.
Being evil costs you your soul.
Oh, it costs you your soul. I guess being evil isn't free. My bad. My bad.
So, you know, what I love about this fidget toy is I don't know if it necessarily helps my hand pain, but it doesn't hurt my hands. And I think it's because of the way I'm able to move my fingers and the shape of it. It's one of the only things I found that over time, like, doesn't hurt my hands.
Oh, good.
I'm actually obsessed with it. It really helps.
I'm glad that doesn't hurt your hands, but eating pizza the other day did. Well, I'm not glad that eating pizza hurt your hand, but I guess I'm saying, I find it interesting that eating pizza hurt your hand, but that doesn't. That's, I think, what I'm trying to say.
Focus. It really does calm my anxiety, like genuinely. Yeah, I'll be hiding behind Barry too. That bitch is scrappy. Barry's saved my ass probably more times than she's even told me.
Saved your ass?
Yeah, they're being very creative tonight, but
I guess maybe by like blocking them in the chat or something. I'm confused on what ways Barry has saved your life. It sounds like Barry's telling you too much and could continue to save your life by not oversharing about all this shit.
Totally. Wait, my face is coming back? When? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Why?
When is my face coming back? First of all, shut up, Gen Z. You don't remember MySpace in its heyday.
My parents had MySpace.
Fuck you saying that. It's so beautiful.
I'm moving my cursor around.
Oh my god. Not overselling. Look at her.
Look at her.
His cat is cute. Oh,
just minor heads up, two things. Come on in, your camera's off. I fell like right before trying to get into the pool earlier today, so my legs kind of fucked up. Can you just move this to not in the kitchen? Thank you.
I don't know where Levi's coming from, but I assume Levi just walking in the door right now means he's probably coming from work. Love that her number one priority is to start barking orders. Hey Levi, I hurt myself, and I need you to do something immediately. Girl, please be so serious.
And then, can you please check the pool, because I'm a little concerned by the state of it. Thank you. Lee, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Girl, is the pool really an emergency? Could you not give your brother 2 seconds to chill and relax from wherever he came from?
You know, that is a question.
You don't have to give a whole answer. You can give a partial answer to what you do see.
Well, I hope to be the best version of myself.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
You'll be 31.
Yeah, I'll be 31. I hope to have grown in the span of those 5 years, like mentally, spiritually, emotionally.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully with a stable job. That's a plan. Living situation can change, as it usually does within 5 years. At least
Ideally, where do you see yourself?
in 5 years,
Ideally.
living with you.
I was wondering why he was taking so long to say that, because in one of the last videos that I reacted to before my vacation, I feel like they were talking about, like, how they wanted to be together in the same place in 2 years. So I was like, why are you not just leading with that? Y'all have already said that on a live stream before, right? Like, am I making that up? I don't know. I guess in 5 years, do you think something's going to change with that?
Yeah.
Me too.
She was just waiting for him to say that too, though. Did you see her face?
Location was. That was really sweet of you to say. By the way, I was like if you were to have those 5 years to, like, I mean, obviously now that with what you said, like, for us to be together, but ideally we would have 5 years to build our long-term plan and be in a location where we would ideally want to be. What would that location roughly, like, state-wise, look like for you?
She is, what do they call this in the courtroom? Leading the witness? Girl, you're leading the witness!
I want to live somewhere along the East Coast. Maybe Virginia, maybe South Carolina, or North Carolina.
Why those places?
Just around that general area. I want to be by the ocean. That's like my dream.
I mean, ideally I would love to live somewhere like Portland or Oregon, but unfortunately, I would never feel safe living in those locations.
I was gonna say, that's a girl in Portland, where old Cam lives. Girl, I don't know about that.
Let's just say that there's a specific person that lives in that area that is very dangerous to me and my well-being.
Right.
I wouldn't feel safe living in that area.
Right. I also probably just would have not brought it up if I were you. I probably just would have not mentioned it if I were you, Rosie, to be honest, but here we are.
Because I think they'd show up to my house.
Oh, I'm sure they would.
So anyway, no, I'm not kidding. I would have loved to have lived there, but I would never live there now.
Hey, babe.
Yes,
I'm like, has she ever even... When she says she'd love to live in Portland, it's very much giving Amberlynn Reed when she used to say she'd love to live in Seattle. I'm like, in both situations, I'm like, have y'all ever been to either of those places to know that you'd love to live there? Like, what is it about old Portland?
I think I'm going to leave alive.
Okay.
I want to go eat something, and I also want to meditate. So.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, go meditate.
I will finish my nails, and then do you want a VC?
Depends on how I feel after meditation. Depending on what thoughts come up. But
Well, just text me then once you're done meditating. Let me know what the vibe is at night.
I'll let you know.
I love you.
Love you. Bye.
I'm go outside and do more deep clean on that pool.
Okay, Levi. Yeah, I scrubbed most of the stairs except the most bottom one. It's hard.
Mind you, she scrubbed the stairs while being in pain with her foot. But now it's, Levi, I'm in pain. Please go take care of the pool.
For me to reach that one. I don't know why that color edge keeps like coming up on the stairs, especially when we're not even walking on it. So I don't know what's going on. But I scrubbed it, except again the bottom one. I don't know if you're gonna get in. Let me make sure I just say this like cool, calm, collected. My boyfriend. He did.
Let me address this cool, calm, and collected. Oh, I love that this is her job.
Is this because he supports me? He was not down. He just, once he gets to like the 2-hour mark, he's done. The social battery has hit 0%. He's over it for like talking to people and being social. And people like to twist that into like him being anxious or like him being upset with me or like weird shit. And it's like, I've explained it several times, so I just don't know if it's people being purposefully aloof.
Well, there was one time, although was that no, that was a live stream where he said that he was feeling anxious and you just ignored him. He also spent the whole stream that he was on, at least from the clips I saw, rocking, which seemed to be some kind of self-soothing kind of stuff. But listen, I guess I'll just trust you that he's fine and he's perfect. I won't be worried or concerned.
To like try to goat something out of me.
Try to goat something out of you? Goat? Like like goat?
It's like just again also being like purposefully obtuse. I'm not sure. He's just low energy at a certain point, you know?
Sure.
And he does it every time, you know? So it's like, I don't understand why that's confusing to people. I just don't. Also, he was dealing with people trying to troll him for 2 hours straight. Maybe he is feeling down. I don't know. He's not going to say that publicly.
I mean, also, maybe people are wondering because he's like, I need to go meditate and I'll let you know if I want to hop in the VC depending on, like, what thoughts come up while I'm meditating and how I'm feeling and what the vibes are. I think she's just so, like, unaware or unable to see outside of herself that, like, without him explicitly saying, like, oh, I'm feeling down, I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling blah, 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 that she doesn't understand how basic, like, social cues like that, which, like, she has claimed because of her autism, alleged self-determined autism that a doctor told her she didn't have. She has claimed that she struggles with social cues. So perhaps she is missing the social cues that the rest of us are picking up on. But he's giving things that could be interpreted as, like, oh, he's feeling down, he's feeling anxious. Like, I don't think people are being, I don't know, out of pocket for asking if he's okay.
Legit question, what's your position on leaving negative comments alone? I always assumed that if I were in your position, I'd let everyone talk shit because it would line my pockets at the end. I mean, I don't get paid per comment, you know? And I get enough engagement through other means, and truthfully, at the end of the day, for me, my mental well-being and my integrity are not for sale. The other targets of Girl Worlds have always, like, leaned in and embraced on all that shit to line their pockets. And I don't move that way.
I don't understand how she's trying to differentiate herself from Chantal and Amber Lynn in this way. Because they frequently are addressing the hate and leaning into, like, responding to the hate, and that's exactly what she's doing too. I don't know why she thinks she's so different in that way.
A positive community is more important to me than money.
And that's why this live stream in particular has been so positive.
It really is. It is not fun to engage in a community where, if it was left unmoderated, people who are my community, my supporters, like the people that actually rock with me, not the viewers that treat me like a joke. Those aren't my fucking people.
I desperately need, between now and the next time she live streams, for her to figure out what the fuck's going on with her audio and connection.
Y'all are. So, of course, I'm gonna prioritize that experience over making more money
But she doesn't prioritize that experience. I mean, granted, these are just clips that, like, Jane has selected for me, right? So, good chance that, like, you know, maybe we are missing some context of when she's being kind and etc. But I think this live stream overall, without any edits from Jane, was like 3 hours or so long. And this is like a third of that. Like, just these edited down clips is like a third of that content. And of course, that's not perfect, precise math. That's estimated math. But I'm just saying, like, even it being a third of your content is a lot of time to spend addressing, like, the negativity.
By allowing the hate to roll. Y'all show up for me. Y'all gift memberships, you super chat, you send packages, you watch my content, you support me by liking my videos, hyping them, like, that's what matters to me. And I'm also not going to leave comments that are purposefully harmful.
Sure.
Not just the, like, you know, oh, your hair looks pretty comment. I mean, like, the people that create accounts doxing people.
I mean, I guess maybe she's talking about something different from me, because it sounds like she's talking about, like, moderating the comments, moderating maybe her chat and things like that. And I think all of those things are fine, but that's not to say that she doesn't still give all of that stuff energy and attention, you know? Because she certainly is. Even if the comments are getting deleted, she's still responding to them with negativity on her end.
Myself, my family, my boyfriend's family, like, people that they dig up from, like, other social media, like, all this crazy shit, which you guys only know about 40% of. Because I keep a lot of this shit not public
You do
knowledge.
such a good job of keeping it secret.
Because I am stalked and harassed by a subsection of these people. On top of the reactor sniping and all that. Because that's whatever. But, like, the actual harassment shit, there's so much, like, I have to, like, debrief my head moderator on certain things and certain situations so that way they know, because these people are so covert and, like, crazy. They're actually just severely mentally unwell. And, like, they make me look super sane and proper and, like a good little Catholic girl in comparison. Current and past behavior. And the things that they can do. So...
Alright, that's
really
weird.
Like... I'm not only protecting myself and my family and those in my real life, I'm also protecting my viewers and their experience. And honestly, I see maybe, like, one negative comment every few days now because Barry. Shout out Barry.
Oh, yeah? You only see one negative then why are we so aware of what's happening on the Twitter? Allegedly. What's happening on the Twitter?
He does not fuck around, and it's one of the reasons why they're so angry.
Mind you, also, I forgot this as well, but Jane sent me a screenshot of Rosie responding to a comment on a TikTok about Amberlynn Reed, where somebody tagged her and was like, Rosie's the only thing keeping Girl World interesting right now. So, like, miss me with this still, to this day, miss me with this concept that Rosie's trying to avoid all the drama, all the negative comments about herself, all the Girl World stuff, etc.
Agree at her and why they're coming for her so hard, because they have no control. They can't intimidate her because she is truly, when it comes to the internet, she's a ghost. As far as all of that, she doesn't exist. So they can't do anything to her. And they're angry. They're angry that they can't get to her. They're, like, actively triggered. It's like I only hear bits and pieces of it through her because she's the one that tells me about it. It's, like, actually diabolical, some of the things that are happening over there. Because, like, it's like they can't sleep over it. Like, they're losing sleep over it. They're so stressed out. It's, like, so odd to me.
I don't know.
Naming them gives them the attention they want, Sunny. I wanted to come hang out. Like, I haven't been editing the past 2 days because the brain fog has been...
I don't know that people are losing sleep over Barry, but maybe I'm missing that part. Maybe that's a different part of the internet than what I'm on.
Some bullshit. So I was like, I should at least go live, but I'm just... And then I fucking fell, so yippee fucking D to me. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say, all she did there in that situation is that kind of move. I saw her multiple times do this, which I would assume you need 2 legs for, but to just swivel yourself in the chair, can you not just use 1 leg for? I'm just using 1 leg to swivel myself in my chair right now. But to like readjust myself, I guess I could maybe just do it if I position my body right. I have short shorts on today. I love a short, but you know what I'm saying?
I really fucked up.
Girl, just log off.
Yeah. Really
Go rest. Oh.
Hey, Levi.
Yep.
Depending on how the next couple days go, I might need a little bit more of your help than usual, and I might need
Save
to
Levi.
bring. We still have to do a PO box run. I was waiting.
Is that what we're prioritizing right now? What's so frustrating is not that she needs help, because sure, whatever, but like, be thoughtful. Be so thoughtful in this moment, you know? Like, your brother's gonna have to, like, go out of his way to give extra help to you, and you're like, number 1 priority, go to my P.O. box and get me my things. Like, it's just so, I don't know, selfish, inconsiderate of the person who's, like, just trying to help you out.
Tomorrow, but depending on my leg, we might need to do it Wednesday.
Oh, I guess maybe I spoke too soon, because maybe what she's saying is like, we gotta put that off. Okay, alright. Sorry, it's just so irritating that she's already like barking Levi around, as if she doesn't already, first of all, but...
I know what I said, but I'm also gonna grab another can of Woolies, because fuck today.
Sure.
Today is canceled.
Sure.
Yes, Levi?
Diva, I know you're not about to crash out at your brother who lives in this space and is allowed to be there. Please chill the fuck out. Please chill the fuck out.
Levi do a live again in the mask. That was fun. I need to come up with a good idea. Well, actually, we are interested in doing, like, a Nintendo 64 stream where he wears the mask, so... I just don't know. I was thinking about getting to it this week, but I just realized I don't think this month will be good, because there's a lot I have to do that are in a lot of those tasks need to coordinate with my brother's days off. Or it's just, like, stuff I can't talk about.
We can't do something that Levi might find potentially fun, like playing the N64. He's into gaming, because when he has days off, what he really needs to be doing is working for me. He needs to be helping me. Bethany Riley says, "Hi Rosie, are you still needing a pot and pan set? I was hoping maybe to give you one this paycheck. Just wanted to know if it was still a need for you."
Oh, hey, Bethany, I did answer that question. I think you said you missed it because you were doing something, but I did see that originally.
Uh-huh.
So at this point, I don't think I need the pots and pan sets. I believe I took it off because someone told me they ordered it. However, I did add different pain management stuff. Tons of things, like...
she's not sad baiting, though.
Migraine, a neck cap, like cooling cap, compression gloves. I got one wrist thing to try it and see if it works. The massage gun I really, really, really want. Like, just a bunch of shit like that. Like, so if you are interested in getting me something off my wish list at any time, the things that I really need and or want, not necessarily a full need, I put as, like, highest and high priority. And you can organize the wish list by priority. If something says it's been purchased, it does not mean it's been purchased. It means that a troll put it in their cart. I take it off as I get told things are purchased or I received them. To answer your question, I do have a blue diamond pan on there that matches the big one that I have that I would really like. If you want to get me some kind of pan.
She's so funny. Listen, crowdfunding, getting support from your community, all of that perfectly fine by me. You know, if you need help, whatever. But it is funny, and this is why I included this part at the beginning about how she was getting so upset about people feeling like she was performative and saying like, oh, I don't do all of that just to get gifts sent to me, is because it's just like, I don't know, it just feels very much that. But also, if people want to help her and support her, like, y'all spend your money on whatever you want, honestly. I'm not gonna pocket watch you in that situation type of deal. Like, it's just funny to me that Rosie insists that, like, you know, none of this is connected. Like, the way she perked the fuck up the second that somebody was in chat offering to buy her something, after she was just, like, seething from whatever conversation she had with Levi. It's just crazy. Just wild to me. Just interesting. It's interesting.
Oh my god, Bethany, bless you.
Perfect. I will go looks and order the massage gun and maybe a few others.
Thank you. If you guys do order me stuff and you want me to remove it to prevent double purchases, you can always email the like receipt to me of what you've ordered, and I can do it that way. Unless you want to surprise me, in which case, by all means.
By all means.
I really appreciate you. Seriously.
Oh, she gonna cry.
Yeah, this sucks. Okay. I was actually thinking about hopping off because
I think that's for the best.
It's for the better that I go lay down.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go get some tummy time.
I didn't break anything. Don't be dramatic, Rosie.
You sure didn't.
Full range of motion.
You sure didn't break anything. You were walking on it. You have been walking on it. You're okay, diva. Or if you think it's possible you did, go to an urgent care. Schedule a doctor's appointment.
It hurts really bad. It's probably just internally bruised. I've fractured my metatarsal. I know how much that hurts, so it's not fractured. I'm just in a lot of pain and being a little dramatic. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Lay down. Because the pain's starting to really bother me.
At least she's acknowledging she's being a little dramatic about this.
Cool. Alright. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Uh-huh.
I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for talking with me. I'm sorry. This live was not supposed to go this way. Mod, shout out to you for saving up.
It's almost like she's constantly saying, I'm so sorry, is in such a bad mood. This wasn't supposed to go this way. It's like almost every stream at this point.
All the bullshit from the coordinated attempt earlier. You're dope for that. They really didn't do much. Bye.
Well, there you go. First your money, then your clothes. Here we are. I'm so sorry that was such a long reaction today, and I yapped so much at the beginning of this, so I'm gonna actually shut the fuck up. Thanks so much for watching. If you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, follow me on all my social media, buy some merch, and above all else, I hope you have fun. Or I hope you had fun today. All right, bye!